could soon receive an email notifying them when a sex offender moves in or out of their neighborhood. Fox Eye's Erica Fox has more on why San Diego lawmakers are pushing for the proposed bill to pass in Sacramento.
You've got mail.
It would just simply allow counties to disseminate existing information via a opt-in voluntary email system.
It's the duty of government to do everything possible to protect and to inform the residents of these dangerous criminals.
It's a reactive system. You would have to check the website daily to be sure you have the most current and most up-to-date information on any new sex offenders in your area. This legislation makes the system proactive.
Starting in May, you can sign up to get an email notification when a sex offender moves in or out with a hyperlink to Megan's Law website. If this all passes, all that information, the sex offender's photo, their address, will be included in that email you receive.
We look at about $2,500 a year, and the Sheriff's Department will assume those costs. Well, I have a $579 million budget. I'll find the $2,500. It's very clear on all these websites that the information is not to be used in any way to retaliate or harass these individuals. It's to give information and empower people in neighborhoods so they can better protect their families and their kids.
Erica Fox, Fox 5 News.
And joining us to talk about this new legislation are Assemblyman Nathan Fletcher and County Supervisor Bill Horn. Gentlemen, good morning and thanks for being here. Okay, Erica did a really good job kind of explaining what this is going to be. So basically, can you just lay this out for us? We get an email now.
Right.
You would have to sign up for it.
Right.
That's what the bill is proposing, and
sure.
it would give us an alert if someone's in the neighborhood.
Yeah, in an overview, it's just taking new generation technology and applying it to an old problem. For over 50 years, sex offenders had to register their location.
Yes.
At first, you could go to a police station and look at the list. And then technology evolved, you could call and you could get it over the phone. And then technology evolved, you could get it on a website. All we're saying is let's bring Megan's Law into the 21st century and allow people to sign up to get a voluntary notice anytime a sex offender has moved into their neighborhood. Because if you're a parent, unless you sit and check every single day and compare today's maps to yesterday's map, someone could move in right next door and you wouldn't know. So this is just a common sense way brought to us by the county and Supervisor Horn to use new technology to better inform parents.
Yes, Supervisor Horn, I was just mentioning, I thought about this a few years ago. You thought about this a few years ago. It's probably crossed a lot of people's mind. Why is it taking so long?
Well, I discovered once I tried to implement this, because we have email notification
Sure.
for roads and building permits and everything else, and you can sign up for those alerts. But when it came to the sexual offender, the law blocked me from being able to do that.
Okay.
So, and this occurred, but after the Nathan was able to get the Chelsea's law passed, I just thought he's the most logical person to carry this through the legislature. I expect in Sacramento there'll be opposition to this.
You do? What do you think they're going to say?
Well, you're never going to get I mean, he had opposition to Chelsea's law, so I expect that to happen. But this is like we mentioned before, it's a no-brainer to me. I mean, technology should allow us to protect children, not protect the criminal.
Speaking of protecting children, we were mentioning Chelsea. Do you think that if something like this was in place, we might have had a different outcome with Chelsea King and Amber Dubois? I mean, it's hard to say, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. You know, we said there's no law you can pass that removes evil from the planet. There's no law you can pass that will stop all crime. But I think it's incumbent upon everyone in office to do everything possible, and you try. And I think this is just the logical next step. We're always looking for ways. The jobs of protecting children, of having a better public safety system is never done. And we've got to do everything we can, and this I think is another piece of that.
When you say you're going to face opposition, I'm curious to know, what are people going to say? Because there's some people that are afraid that maybe the people that are trying to start a new life or whatever, right, that they will be retaliated against, targeted. Is that the opposition that you're possibly facing?
My answer to that is the information is already there. It's in Megan's Law. You can go to a website and find it. Unfortunately, at the moment, if you go to the county site, all you find is a link to Megan's Law, and you can search that up. So it's information that's already out there. I would just like to be able to have, if a parent wants to sign up to be notified when either an address changes or somebody moves into the neighborhood, that we get to alert them if they have to make that request from us. And so my question is, who you're protecting? I prefer to protect children. It's kind of like the issue I have with the gang members. You know, they're convicted felons. They're on a report. We need to be able to notify the neighborhood about it. And so I feel the same way about protecting these kids.
Were you going to say something?
Well, I think we will in some ways relitigate or re-argue Megan's Law. So people that were opposed to the website will be opposed to our bill. And our point is there's no new information being made available. We're just delivering the existing information in a
easier.
better
I think
way.
of someone like my mom that is not as technically savvy. She would never go on and check it, but she would read her email.
She would read her email.
That makes sense. Well, Assemblyman Nathan Fletcher and County Supervisor Bill Horn, thanks so much for being here. We also do want to just quickly mention this Saturday is Finish Chelsea's Run event. It is a 5K run and walk. It's at Balboa Park. It will celebrate Chelsea King's life, and all the proceeds from the event will go to fund Chelsea's Lights Foundation Sunflower Scholarship Fund. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's check in with Brad Wills. He's in for Chrissy.